Story time, story time, story time again. Story time, story time, story time again.
Hi, welcome to Once Upon a Time, the story time of the San Bruno Library. I'm so glad you've joined us today. My name is Miss Barbara, and I'm going to be reading stories, and we're going to be doing some rhymes. So let's get started. It goes like this. We're glad you're here today. We're glad you're here today. Hi-ho, the merry-o. We're glad you're here today. Very good. Okay, so today we're going to be reading stories about crocodiles and alligators. And I just have this book to show you one picture of a crocodile. There it is. And in our stories today, we're going to have some friendly alligators and some tricky alligators. So let's see what we've got first. Here we go, Monty by James Stevenson, and this is a friendly alligator. Every morning, Arthur and Doris and Tom walked to school together. When they came to the wide river, they looked for Monty. Monty was always asleep, snoring. Glug, 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 glug. Wake up, Monty. This is a school day. Huh? Again? Yes, and we need a ride so our books don't get wet. Oh, yawn. Okay, all aboard. Straight ahead, Monty. Don't wobble so much, Monty. Let's see some speed, Monty. They climbed on Monty's back and swam across the river. When they got to the far side, Doris and Arthur and Tom went back to school. Monty went back to sleep. Glug, glug, guggle. Every afternoon, he gave them a ride back. Hurry up, we want to get home. More to the right. Don't get our books wet. One morning, Monty, 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 oh, Monty. But Monty did not come. I don't hear him snoring. We're going to be late for school. Then Monty floated by. Monty, where have you been? I am on vacation. This is not vacation time. It is for me. This is alligator vacation. Alligator vacation? What's that? It's when nobody tells alligators what to do. How long does it last? Years and years sometimes. Then Monty was gone. Well, what are we supposed to do now? Beats me. Everybody start thinking. What are you thinking, Doris? I'm thinking we need a new alligator. That's not thinking. That's just wishing. Well, I can't think with all this thinking going on around me. Then go think someplace else. That's just what I'll do. Nice and quiet here. A perfect place to think. Hi, Doris. Hi, Doris. What are you doing? I'm thinking. Wow, let's watch. Look at her thinking. Think, think, think. Quiet! Pardon us for living. Yeah, who wants to watch a duck think anyway? That's all I need. 4 turtles. All I need? Hey, turtles, wait! Arthur and Tom were still thinking when I got it. What do we do, Doris? First, you step on turtle number 1, then you step on turtle number 2, and 3, and 4, and you're across. 1, 2, 3. Turtle number 4, where are you? Splash! Oh, there he is. Are you looking for me? Not anymore. They went back to shore and put their books in the sun to dry. Tom and Doris sat down. Hey, I found a board. It's too little to float on. Too short for a bridge. I know. I have a better idea. Here's my plan. You sit on the board, Tom, and I'll jump out of the tree and onto the other end of the board, and you'll go flying right across the river. There they go. Oh, boy. There's the jump. Sproing. Splat. They decided to try it with Doris because she was the lightest. Doris stood on the board. Ready, Doris? I suppose so. Fling! Splash! Better, but not perfect. It was clear that they would have to swim across. Hang on, Tom. Keep the books dry. Steady, here we go. More to the right, Arthur. Slow down. Go faster. Straight ahead, Arthur. Don't wobble, Arthur. Sit still, Tom. Be quiet. Stop telling me what to do. Stop telling me what to do. Stop telling me what to do. How can Monty stand this? And twice a day. Poor Monty. Hey, I'm slipping. Splash. We need Monty. I'm sinking. Quick. Suddenly, they felt something under them. Hey, it's Monty. Thanks, Monty. Saved. Hooray, you're a pal, Monty. No problem. Notice how Monty goes just the right speed? And he steers perfectly, too. I love the way Monty swims. We thought you were on vacation. I am, but sometimes when I am on vacation, I take the day off. Thanks for the ride, Monty. Is there any chance you'll be here this afternoon, Monty? Monty? Goo, goo, goo. But Monty had already started to snore. And that's the story of Monty. We'll have part 2 later. Okay, I have a rhyme I want to share with you. It goes like this. A is for, let's see, I think. A is for alligator. Okay, A is for alligator. Can you go like this? Chop, chop, chop. B is for bunny. Okay, I want to see you hop, 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 hop. C is for circle, round and round. And D is for we all sit down. All right, very good. Okay, so let's have an alligator story. Why alligator hates dog. A Cajun folk tale by J.J. Renaud with pictures by Donnie Lee Green. Okay, back in the olden days, Monsieur Crocodile, that's our alligator, was king of the swamps and bayous. He got plenty of respect for true. Everybody was scared of alligator's sharp teeth and his big tail. Everybody except, that sassy old dog. Every evening, Dog stood on his porch and teased Alligator something awful. He growled and barked and howled. Arroo, Monsieur Crocodile, come and get me. Arroo, Monsieur Crocodile, come and get me. If you dare. Alligator did not dare go after Dog. He did not want any trouble with the man who lived at Dog's cabin. Monsieur Crocodile could only thump his tail, snap his teeth, and hiss. Someday that dog is going to get too close, and I'm going to snap him up and grind him into mincemeat. Now one day, Dog strayed too far from his safe cabin. He was hot on the trail of Rabbit. Thumpity thump thump thump. Dog came running down the bank of the bayou. Rabbit was smart. She led him right up to that gator's hole. Rabbit jumped right on over, but Dog did not see the dark hole in time. Shoom! Thunk! Dog fell down the hole. He found himself snout to snout with Alligator. Dog was in trouble for true. He knew he better do some fast talking. Dog wagged his tail real friendly-like and started to whining. Monsieur Crocodile, how ça va? How you doing? Alligator thumped his big tail and hissed, So at last you come to visit, eh? Every evening you tease me, Monsieur Crocodile, come in and get me if you dare. Well, now, that is just what I'm gonna do, you mangy mutt. I'm gonna snap you up and grind you into mincemeat. Oh, no, mon ami, that sly dog whined. I did not say come and get me. I hollered, come and get it. Each evening, man brings me a big bowl of juicy scraps. I call out for you to come join me for supper. Come to the cabin this evening. You will see to yourself that I have a special treat for you. Monsieur Crocodile licked his chops. But what about your master? He hissed. Do not worry, Dog replied. I will keep a close watch. If I see man coming, I will warn you, and you can escape. Monsieur Crocodile was not very smart. He thought with his stomach instead of his head. He agreed to come join Dog for supper. That very evening, Alligator crawled up the bank to the cabin, dragging his big tail behind him. Dog met Alligator at the porch step, saying, Welcome, Monsieur Crocodile. I am happy to see you. Alligator hissed, Is man gone? Do you see my master? Dog whined. Do you hear my master? Monsieur Crocodile looked around. He did not see a thing. He listened. All was quiet. Dog grinned sly as a fox. Come up, monsieur, come up and get it. That gator climbed up to the porch. Sure enough, there was a bowl heaped full of scraps. Alligator dipped his snout into the bowl, but before he could swallow one little juicy bite, Dog started up a great big ruckus. He growled and barked and howled. Master, come quick! Bang! Suddenly the door flew open. Man came running out. He took one look at the gator and grabbed a broom. Thwack, thwack, thwack! Man whacked Alligator upside the head. Dog chomped hard on that gator's tail. Aye! Alligator cried. Poor Monsieur Crocodile barely escaped back into the hole. To this day, Alligator hates Dog. He floats in the water like a half-sunk log. Only his big eyes can be seen. He is waiting and watching for Dog to come near. Alligator just knows that next time he won't let that dog trick him again. That gator is a whole lot smarter. And if Monsieur Crocodile was here, he would tell you for true. If Dog plays a trick, here's a little tip. How you can play it wise. When a dog teases, don't you believe him. Ignore his silly lies. Just laugh at that hound and stare him down with your great big alligator eyes. And that's the story of how Alligator hates Dog. So stay tuned. After the break, we'll have another story about Monty. See you then.
Oh, I must be careful. Well, that's a nice picture.
Come on, Anna.
Okay.
Foreclosure doesn't affect just you. It affects your whole family, too. If you've fallen behind on your mortgage, we can help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE because nothing is worse than doing nothing.
Oh, my. San Bruno Cable is now offering digital phone service. That's right, phone service through your cable. For one low rate, you can make calls throughout the U.S. and Canada and to key international locations, along with loads of comprehensive features like call waiting, caller ID, and voicemail for an unbeatable price. And you can even keep your old phone number. Save even more when you bundle services with TV and internet. So sign up today with San Bruno Cable, your local cable company serving the community since 1971.
先生你好，歡迎光臨，等等先。唔該晒。
Brandon.
Hi, welcome back to Storytime. I'm really excited because I'm going to share another Monty book with you. This is called No Need for Monty by James Stevenson. Again. Now let's see. There's our friends going to school. Every morning, Monty gave Doris and Arthur and Tom a ride across the river to school. Thanks, Monty. Bye, Monty. See you tomorrow. Every afternoon, Monty gave them a ride home again. It didn't matter what the weather was. Monty always came. One day, some of the grown-ups were standing by the river. It seems to me that the Monty system is a very slow way for the children to get to school. No question about that, Kirkham. But what can we do? Maybe a faster alligator? Oh, for goodness sake. Don't worry, I'll think of something brilliant. A week later, here's my great idea, a schoolboat the children can row to school. Oh, good. It will give them exercise and make them strong. Hop in and we'll cross the river in half the time it takes Monty. Here we go. Oh, this is exciting. What a good idea. Boats are such fun. Isn't this a grand ride? Ugh. What's the matter, Kirkham? Hello. Hey, look at the grown-ups in the boat. Hi. Are you tired? Do you want me to help row? No, leave me alone. I guess they didn't see us. Maybe we're going too fast on Monty. Can't you row a little bit faster, Kirkham? No. We're not moving at all. Looks like we're in the mud. Did you happen to check on how deep this river is? Am I supposed to think of everything? Glub, glub. So much for boats. 1 week later. This is the sky ride to school which I have personally invented. Climb aboard, children. Now I simply turn the crank and off you go. Crank, crank. There they go, across the river. Hold tight, you'll be across the river in half the speed of an alligator. Oh boy, some fun! That afternoon, all ready to sky ride home from school, children? Ugh! Squeak! Squeak! Why was it so easy this morning and so hard this afternoon? Twang! Twang! Screech! Feel the breeze! This is more fun than school. Hang on tight. Let's see some speed. Can we ride every day, Doris? Wait for us. Oh, boy. Screech! Snap! Isn't there some easier way to get to school, Doris? There used to be. A week later, Kirkham said to meet him here, and he'd show us the perfect way to get across. Oh, look, here he comes now. I have just crossed the river in less than 1 minute. in the school balloon. Uh-oh, whoosh. Can we try it? Oh. I think the boat idea was better. Much. 1 week later, not all my ideas have worked, I admit that. But this idea is absolutely perfect. Now let's get started. Ready? Go. You see what they're doing? They're walking on stilts. Splendid, splendid. It's perfect for him. I'm not sure about perfect for us. So far, so good, says Doris. Onward, onward. Keep up the good work. What did he say? Just keep moving. Don't stop. You're in my way, Doris. You're crowding me, Tom. Back off, Arthur. Crash, splash. You know who I miss right now? Monty! Everybody all right? To school as usual? The best way, the Monty way. Monty is truly a trustworthy alligator. Most reliable. Irreplaceable. And that's the story of No Need for Monty. Okay. Oh, I've got another fun alligator story. This is called Mama Don't Allow by Thatcher Hurd. There's our alligator. Mama Don't Allow, starring Miles and the Swamp Band. Miles got a saxophone for his birthday. Wow! Oh, how nice! Squawk! Oh, how awful! Keep it down, son. Miles practiced, gurgle, gurgle, and practiced, beep, until his mama and papa couldn't stand it anymore. And his mama said, "Why don't you practice outside, dear?" And so he did, as loud as could be. Ear, ear, beep, squawk. Ugh, enough, too loud. What a racket, unbearable, yuck, terrible, harumph, dreadful. Miles strolled down Main Street where he met a drummer named Al, up Swamp Lane where he met a guitarist named Bert, and over Bayou Bridge where he met a trumpet player named Doc. Hey, let's play some music, said Miles. Loud music, said Al. Let's be a band, said Bert. The Swamp Band, cried Doc, and they played as loud as they could. Soon the whole town cried out, "Swamp bands play in the swamp." But in the swamp, at the edge of town, the sharp-toothed, long-tailed, yellow-eyed alligators said, "We love that swamp band music." You do? We like it loud. Really? Come and play for the alligator ball. When? Saturday night after the sun goes down. Meet you at the riverboat. We'll be there. Saturday night, when the sun went down, the alligators came from miles around. They were dressed in their finest. The Swamp Band played their favorite song. Mama don't allow no music playing round here. Mama don't allow no music playing round here. Now, we don't care what Mama don't allow, gonna play our music anyhow. Mama don't allow no music playing round here. The Swamp Band played far into the night. When the music was over, the band was hungry. So were the alligators. What's for dinner? Something tender. Something juicy. I bet you can't read this. It says menu. Swamp Band soup. The alligators snapped their jaws and smacked their lips. Wait! How about one more song before dinner? Okay, but make it short. Make it sweet. And so the swamp band sang a 1 and a 2 and a lullaby of swampland. When the moon is rising and the moss hangs low, when the swamp is quiet and the waters move slow, that's the time to sing softly and lay your head awfully far down in the gooey, damp mud. The alligators fell fast asleep. Miles piloted the riverboat back to Swampville. The swamp band tiptoed home, playing that lullaby as quiet as could be. And Mama said, "Oh, how nice." And that's the story of Mama Don't Allow. So it's been really fun to share these stories about alligators and crocodiles with you. We have so many more books, fact books and story books, folk tales with mean alligators and nice alligators at the library. And with your library card, you can even check them out and take them home. So come down to the library and ask me where you can find some alligator books. And I can show you where they are, and I can show you how to find them yourself. We also have story time at the library, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, so you can join us in person and sing songs and listen to stories with us. So let's finish up our story time with our story time song. Well, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Well, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Well, it's time to say goodbye. Give a wave and say goodbye. Well, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you later. See you at the library. Bye.
So sit me down and let the spell begin. I'll find myself in story time again. Story time, story time, story time again. Story time, story time, story